What's up, beautiful people? Brenda here, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, this is Motivation with Brenda, a channel where you get all the life lessons, motivation, inspiration. In case you're feeling low or just going through some situation in life and you need some motivation, I have over 100 videos that you can watch and feel inspired. But then, guys, before I forget, I'm looking for a new intro to my channel. I feel like I've overused the other one, so you can give me suggestions of what you want to hear in my intro. So if you've not subscribed, this is your moment. Yes, please subscribe. You know, this year we've agreed that this year we have to grow no matter what. So let's not forget about that. So guys, today I'm back with an interesting video. I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, how did you feel the first time you moved out of your parents' house, or the first time that you started life like on your own? How was the experience like when you moved out of your parents' home? How was it? So today I wanted to talk about my experience. Like for me, I moved out of my parents' house like twice. I can say that basically I started life while in campus because I used to rent a place while studying. Then from there I came back home for some few weeks. Then I moved out again. Then I started life. I lived with some few friends here and there. Then I met a guy. Then at that point we disagreed. Then I went back home, and while I was at home I became a mother. Then I had to move out again, and now I'm here. So I'm just going to summarize the entire experience into this one video as the 4 things that I wish I knew earlier before I moved out like completely. Let me know your experiences on the comment section as we go through this. The first thing that I've learned so far by living alone is that bills never stop coming. Like, I don't know if it's only me, because I feel like after you start living alone, like the months become even shorter. Like, you see, when you are still a student, like a month will go, inaenda like, but you don't feel like end month is coming, as in zilikuwa so long. But the moment you start paying bills, ni kama the months reduces from that being comprised of that 1 day to like about 10 days. Like, you just finish paying all the bills, then ukianza kupumzika tu kidogo hivi kidogo, it's end month, then you're supposed to pay the bills again, and you know they never stop, as in they will keep on coming. You have to pay for rent, you have to pay for food, you have to pay for garbage collection. Like, they never stop coming. That is one thing that I wish I knew. Like, the bills will always keep on coming no matter what you do. Then the second thing that I've learned is that if you're planning to move out, like, you should start saving up earlier. Like, this is one mistake I made. Like, for me, I didn't even start by saving. I think for me things just happened even quickly. I left with that peer pressure. Like, when you're coming out of school, like, everyone of you is like, me, I can't go back home, I can't stay with my parents, they've taken me to school, now I need to get something and also surprise them here and there, give them money, that kind of thing. So I know the peer pressure is there, but usifuatilie watu. If you're planning to move out, if you really want to settle in, like, you to the entire process to be so smooth, start by saving up earlier. Like, because let me say, if you're moving into a new house, first you'll have to house hunt, which costs you money. You have to find the house you are looking for, then pay for the deposit, which is almost always like a full month's rent. Then pay the rent with an agent helping you to look for the house. You'll pay the agent. Like, the entire thing just costs a lot of money. Then you have to furnish your house. Alafu, before I move away from this, when it comes to furnishing, the one thing that I've come to realize is that just take your time. Don't be in a rush to fill up your house. Alafu, you just fill in your house with so forgive me for saying this, but let me say just low quality things. Like, it's better you take all the time, you take all the mass, but once you buy something, you know that it's something that is going to serve you for the longest time possible, something that is of good quality. So just take your time. Don't be in a rush to fill your house with so much things, alafu they're just things that can easily get damaged. So just take your time. That is the second thing. Save up months earlier. Start saving early. Then the third thing that I've come to learn while living alone, away from my parents, is that you have to budget for everything. Trust me. Like, let me say, like, in Nairobi, I think Nairobi is so, everything is expensive. So if you are the kind of person that will go ahead to just spend without budgeting, utajipata matatani, because at the end of the day you may find yourself without any single coin, and maybe at that time in the house there's no food, so it's better for you to budget for everything that you do. Like for me, when I go shopping, like I can't go shopping without a list of what I want to do, because I know like for me, I think I'm a type of a spendthrift, because if I go without a budget, nitakuwa naangalia kila kitu, niko like, this looks nice, I'll get it, this looks amazing, I can't leave this. So for me, before I leave if I'm going shopping, I'll have to write down everything that I want on a list of paper. Then I'll go picking each item, then I mark. Once I get the item, I mark it out on my list. So it's good for you to budget your money, how much you're going to spend in a month. If you want to buy everything in your house in bulk, or you want to buy something while it's out of stock, like just try all the methods, then settle on what you think will work best for you. So it depends upon you, but in all that you do, budget for everything that you have, or else you'll find yourself packing and going back home. Then the fourth and the last thing that I've come to learn while living alone is that don't take anything for granted. Don't take anything for granted. The food that you get freely at your parents' house costs money. The water that you use costs money. As in, everything comes at a cost. Like for me, the thing that ilinishock sana is that a bed, to get a good quality bed, like it costs a lot of money. At first I was like, how can a simple bed be this expensive? But then I came to realize that you can get any type of bed depending on the money that you have, but if you want something that will serve you for the longest time, you have to spend a lot of money. The next thing that surprised me is the curtains. Who knew that curtains are expensive? Like, to get good quality curtains, like, you'll have to spend a lot of money. So that is something that also surprised me. Everything that you'll acquire in your house will cost you money. No more free food, no more free dish. That you know that everything comes at a cost. Why don't you take time that after watching this video, go call your parent and appreciate them, because those guys used to make sure that there's food on the table, you are well clothed. Like right now, imagine you have to pay for your food, pay for rent, buy your own clothes. If you remember, maybe when you were still growing up, if a parent bought you something from Mutumba, like the second-hand clothes, you'll have felt bad. But right now, those are the clothes that you prefer because they are affordable. So after this video, why don't you just call that parent of yours, alafu mwambie, like, daddy, mommy, I thank you so much for raising me up. Thank you so much for making sure that I never lack anything in my life. So that was it for today. I don't know how your experience has been. I would love to know how your experience has been. Like, let me know in the comment section. You can comment. Were you surprised, like, by the cost of everything that you are buying? Like, how was the entire experience? Did you feel homesick? Did you find yourself contemplating going back to your parents' house because everything was becoming crazy? How was the experience? I'd love to know. Please let me know in the comment section of this video. So guys, that was it for today. You can watch my other videos. Imagine guys, I have over 100 videos. Why don't you just choose, even if it's one, even if it's two, like, just watch any type of your video that you find appealing to you. So guys, that was it for today. Till the next video, bye bye, and remember to subscribe.